Attaining your highest potential is a journey that transcends the ordinary boundaries of personal identity. This journey involves a profound realization that the conventional markers which often define us, age, physical condition, past experiences, and societal status, are not the true determinants of our capacity for change and growth. Transformation, in its most authentic form, is not confined by these superficial parameters. Rather, it is a deep seated process that taps into the core of our being, transcending the external layers that society often uses to categorize and limit us. The true essence of transformation is its universality. It is a process that is not exclusive to any particular age group, physical ability, background, or social stratum. The human potential for growth and change is a constant that cuts across these divisions. This universality is evident in the myriad stories of transformation from individuals hailing from diverse cultures and varying circumstances. Whether it's a young adult or someone in their twilight years, a person in peak physical condition or someone battling health challenges, a wealthy individual or someone from modest means, the potential for profound change remains undiminished. This concept of transformation being independent of external factors is empowering. It suggests our inner landscape holds more power over our potential for growth than any external circumstance. It implies that within each individual lies an untapped reservoir of potential, waiting to be discovered and harnessed. This realization can be incredibly liberating, especially for those who have felt constrained by their life circumstances or societal labels. Moreover, this understanding shifts the focus from external validation to internal exploration. It encourages an introspective journey to uncover the latent possibilities within oneself. In doing so, it promotes a sense of autonomy and self efficacy. The realization that we are not defined by our past, our body, our societal roles, or our current status in life opens up a realm of endless possibilities. It empowers us to redefine ourselves and our futures, not based on where we come from or what we currently are, but on where we aspire to be. Detaching from our physical identity and the roles we play in society is not just a philosophical concept, but a crucial step towards accessing the quantum field, a dimension of infinite possibilities. This detachment requires a profound shift in our focus and consciousness. It involves moving our attention away from the tangible aspects of our existence, our bodies, possessions, and the myriad roles we embody in our social interactions. This shift is about transcending the ordinary, tangible elements that we often use to define ourselves. As you begin to redirect your attention away from the physical aspects of your existence, your appearance, your material possessions, and even your relationships, you start to peel away the layers of identity that have been constructed over time. This process of peeling away is akin to shedding an old skin, revealing a more fundamental aspect of your being. You move into a state of being nobody, no longer defined by your job, your social status, or even your physical attributes. You become no one, unattached to the titles and roles that society bestows upon you. In this state of detachment, you also exist in nothingness, where the material possessions that once seemed so important no longer define your sense of self. You find yourself in nowhere, a space that transcends physical locations and geographic boundaries. You are in no time, unbound by the past or the future, fully immersed in the present moment. This state of absolute detachment is not emptiness, but rather a liberation from the constraints that bind us to a limited understanding of reality. Stepping into the quantum field is entering a realm where the usual laws of physics and the limitations of our physical world do not apply. In this field, possibilities are endless, and the potential for creation is limitless, and the potential for creation is limitless. This realm is not governed by the linear progression of time or the physical separations of space. It's a dimension where thoughts and intentions can manifest into reality, unencumbered by the physical limitations of our ordinary existence. In this state of detachment and connection to the quantum field, the distinction between the observer and the observed begins to blur. You become an integral part of the fabric of the universe, not just a passive onlooker. Your consciousness melds with the universal consciousness, and in this union, the sense of separation dissolves. It is in this space that true creation begins, where you can manifest a reality that aligns with your deepest intentions and desires. Moreover, detaching from our physical and social identities allows us to experience a profound sense of freedom and peace. Free from the burdens and expectations that these identities carry, we can experience a sense of liberation and expansiveness. This freedom is not just a feeling, but a state of being that opens us to new perspectives and possibilities. Embracing the unknown plays a crucial role in the journey of personal transformation. It demands a fundamental shift in perspective, from being externally oriented and driven by the tangible and familiar aspects of life to turning inwards, exploring the uncharted territories of our inner landscape. This internal exploration is not just about introspection or self reflection, it's about venturing into aspects of ourselves that have remained hidden or unacknowledged. This process inevitably involves disconnecting from the constant stimuli and distractions of the outer world. As you embark on this inward journey, you move away from the comfort of the known, your routine, predictable environments, and established roles and relationships. This disconnection can initially create a sense of disorientation and vulnerability. The usual markers and signposts that guide your daily life are no longer as relevant or reassuring. You enter a space where the familiar structures and patterns give way to the fluid and uncertain dynamics of your internal world. In navigating the internal landscape, you often encounter uncertainty and chaos. Unlike the external world with its rules and predictability, the inner world is governed by emotions, memories, subconscious impulses, and often deep seated fears and desires. This territory is less tangible and more elusive. It doesn't yield easily to rational analysis or direct control. Embracing this chaos and uncertainty is essential for transformation. It is in this space of not knowing, of being open to all possibilities, that real change begins to germinate. Trusting in the unknown more than the known is a pivotal aspect of this transformation. It's about letting go of the need for certainty and control, a challenging task in a world that often prizes predictability and security above all else. Trusting the unknown involves a leap of faith, faith in the process of growth and self-discovery, faith in the resilience and adaptability of the human spirit, and faith in the idea that from uncertainty and chaos can emerge new insights, understanding, and pathways for growth. This journey into the unknown is also an invitation to connect with a deeper sense of purpose and meaning. It allows for the emergence of latent talents, unexplored potentials, and dormant aspirations. It's a process of shedding limiting beliefs and narratives that have been imposed from the outside and discovering a more authentic and empowered sense of self. Achieving a state of coherence where the brain and heart are synchronized heralds a period of significant transformation. This state is characterized by a shift from a high beta brainwave state, often associated with arousal, alertness, and stress, to an alpha state, which is more relaxed and reflective of a calm meditative mindset. In this alpha state, the inner world of imagination, intuition, and insight becomes more pronounced and tangible than the constant stream of external stimuli that typically occupies our attention. This shift to a more relaxed brain state has profound implications for our overall well being. As we enter the alpha state, our focus turns inward, heightening our awareness of our own mental and emotional landscape. This heightened awareness fosters a deeper connection with our autonomic nervous system, the part of the nervous system that controls involuntary bodily functions like heart rate, digestion, and respiratory rate. Digestion and respiratory rate. In a coherent state, there is increased harmony and balance in these functions, reflecting a state of physiological equilibrium and health. Furthermore, when the brain and heart synchronize in coherence, there is a notable change in the way different regions of the brain communicate with each other. Brain regions that may typically operate in isolation begin to work in a more integrated manner. This synchronization leads to a more unified sense of self and a heightened sense of connectedness with the world. It's as if the various parts of the brain are orchestrating a harmonious symphony rather than playing disjointed, solitary tunes. The feeling of wholeness and connectedness that arises from this state goes beyond mere emotional well being. It influences our perception of ourselves and our place in the world. In this coherent state, we often find that our personal problems and challenges seem less overwhelming. We gain a broader perspective where issues that once seemed insurmountable now appear manageable or even insignificant in the grand scheme of things. Moreover, this state of coherence has a cascading effect on our cognitive abilities. With the brain operating in a more synchronized and harmonious manner, cognitive functions such as memory, problem solving, and creative thinking are enhanced. We become better equipped to approach situations with clarity and insight, making decisions that are more aligned with our highest values and goals. This brain heart coherence also has a positive impact on our emotional intelligence. As our internal systems operate in greater harmony, we find ourselves more adept at understanding and managing our emotions. This enhanced emotional regulation not only benefits our personal well being, but also improves our interactions and relationships with others. We become more empathetic, understanding, and patient, qualities that greatly enhance our interpersonal connections. In addition to the mental and emotional benefits, this state of coherence has tangible physical health benefits. The synchronization of the brain and heart and the consequent balance in the autonomic nervous system can lead to reduced stress levels, lower blood pressure, and improved heart health. It's a holistic state that positively impacts every aspect of our being: mental, emotional, and physical. Achieving coherence between the brain and heart is a transformative experience that leads to an intimate connection with the unified field, a concept in quantum physics representing the interconnectedness of all things. In this state, the individual sense of self begins to dissolve, giving way to a profound sense of unity and oneness with the universe. This experience goes beyond the mere alignment of thoughts and emotions. It is a deep seated realization of being part of a larger universal consciousness. When your heart enters a state of supercoherence, it's not just beating in a rhythm that promotes health and vitality, it's also resonating with the fundamental energy of the universe. This resonance fosters a feeling of wholeness and love, encompassing a state of being that is vastly different from our everyday experience. In this state, the usual yearnings for external validation, societal approval, or material possessions, seem trivial and inconsequential. The sense of lacking or needing something from the outside world diminishes as you feel a profound connection with everything around you. This transformation transcends psychological change and encompasses biological, neurological, and even genetic shifts. It's akin to tuning into a natural frequency that harmonizes our being with the laws of the universe. This alignment brings about a recalibration of our body's systems, potentially leading to improved health, enhanced mental clarity, and a deeper sense of inner peace. It's as if our entire being is upgraded to function more optimally, both within the confines of our physical body and in the broader context of our interactions with the world. In this state of oneness, there's a noticeable shift in how one relates to others in the world. The focus moves from selfishness, often driven by stress and survival instincts, to selflessness, characterized by love, compassion, and an innate desire to contribute positively to the lives of others. This shift is not forced but flows naturally from the profound realization of interconnectedness. The sense of competition or the need to assert dominance fades, replaced by a desire to cooperate, nurture, and support. Furthermore, this state of coherence and connection with the unified field enhances one's capacity for empathy and understanding. The artificial barriers that separate us from others, such as race, religion, or social status, become less significant in the face of the overwhelming sense of unity. This empathy extends not just to fellow human beings, but to all forms of life and the environment, fostering a sense of stewardship and responsibility towards the planet. This profound experience also brings about a shift in one's priorities and values. The pursuit of material wealth or superficial achievements loses its allure as one finds fulfillment and joy in the simple act of being and connecting with others. There's a newfound appreciation for the present moment, a sense of contentment with what is, and a trust in the flow of life. Moreover, this connection with the unified field often leads to a sense of purpose and direction that is aligned with one's true self. Decisions and actions are no longer driven by ego or societal expectations, but are guided by a deeper understanding of one's role in the grand scheme of things. This sense of purpose is not about personal gain, but about contributing to the greater good, serving a higher cause, and making a positive impact on the world. Achieving coherence between the brain and heart and connecting with the unified field is a profound transformation that extends beyond the individual. It encompasses a holistic upgrade of our being, aligning us with the universe's natural laws and shifting our focus from self centered motives to a selfless, cooperative, and empathetic way of living. This state of oneness opens up new possibilities for how we live, interact, and find meaning in our lives, fostering a deep sense of connection, purpose, and harmony with all that is